Hey everybody, welcome to another video of vintage TV and radio stuff. Today we're going to cover a tape recorder and radio combo from JC Penney from back in the day. I'm going to guess this was made probably in the 70s. It is the Pencrest line of electronics made by JC Penney. Of course, JC Penney, along with Sears and Montgomery Ward, were the huge big three catalog companies that used to distribute everything. They'd make their own product lines of virtually everything, and JC Penney no exception. Sometimes you forget how many products JC Penney produced in the electronics line. Radios, TVs, stereos, turntables, you name it. It was a JC Penney made product. And we're going to take a look at it, see if it works, and look around a little bit. So let's take a look at the front. First of all, you've got, from the left going to the right, you've got an eject button. When there's a cassette in there, it pops right back up. You got a level and battery indicator. You got your AM FM tuner, volume control, tone control, tuning knob, your AFC automatic frequency control switch, and either radio or off tape. And then on the top here, you can't see it very well, but there's an AM FM switch. Obviously, this knob is missing. This was the control for the cassette deck itself, and you could hit the record button, hold it down, turn it on play to record. Now here's a antenna, of course. You got your remote mic plugs. You've got a aux-in plug. You've got something that is called the external auxiliary Easy-Matic selection, and I'm guessing that has something to do with when you record. It's got an automatic level control or something like that, and then something else called the sound monitor switch. Otherwise you just leave that off. And then there's an external speaker plug as well. Okay, here's the model plate on the back. Gives the serial number and everything else. As we zoom out a little bit, there are 3 compartments. This is for the microphone. The one on the low left is for your AC cord to be reeled up and stored, and then on the bottom is a battery compartment, maybe 6 probably C cells. I think they're actually still in this recorder, yeah, and probably in not the best shape in the world. We'll leave those in there. Best just to leave them in for now, at least. So that's the bottom of the cassette deck, and if you look on the top, $55. I don't know if that was what someone paid for it back in the day or not, but it's marked 55. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on, turn the radio on. And as you can see, we have some sound. Turn it down a little bit. So it's not too bad, considering. A little scratchy, as you may well imagine. The antenna is still in one piece, which is good. Can't see that, but right over here. I'll do a little tuning here. There's a tone control. I'm assuming that's kind of a bass. That's treble.
In New York, by the way. She also used to report science stories.
So
she's amassed an absurd amount of information.
As far as the radio is concerned, it's not bad.
So let me tell you. I'll start with
some good volume control on there. Good,
the idea that the black.
Good loud volume. Obviously a little sensitive, but you'd be sensitive too if you were from the 70s. Okay, so
the Patriots sent 8 Seahawks to capture their 4th NFL championship. I'm Brian Post.
Okay, not too bad. So it gets all your local channels relatively well here. I'll flip it over to AM. And there will be one AM station coming up pretty soon, I'm guessing. Maybe not. So it works pretty good on the FM band, not so much on the AM. Now, let's go ahead and try the cassette deck. To play a tape, you just flip it open. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay open, so you have to kind of hold it with one hand while you put the cassette into the other. There. And since we're missing the knob on top, I'm going to attempt, at least, to start this by doing this. Putting a little vice grip in here of some sort and just kind of trying to turn it on. There we go. Well, you can hear that or not. It's a song from Led Zeppelin, by the way, but not very loud, not very clear, and a little slow, I think, in terms of its speed. But at least it does. At least it does actually, you know, play something back, which is more than I expected. Okay, so there you go. The cassette deck works sort of. Radio works real well on the FM band. And if you cleaned it up, it would look okay. Of course, it cost me, as you can see from the sticker, $3 at Goodwill. Just another example of the many things that JC Penney made back in the day. And speaking of JC Penney, here's something else that I'll be featuring down the road here if I can get in front of the camera. Radio from JC Penney. That looks like this. That'll be coming up in an upcoming video. As usual, if you have any comments, leave them below. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll have more vintage TV and radio stuff down the road. Thanks for watching. But wait, there's more. I thought of something after the fact here. After I finished doing this video, I thought, maybe I should just clean the heads on this cassette deck and see if it sounds a little louder, perhaps. So I'm going to eject the tape. And I have some of this stuff here, a little isopropyl alcohol, Q-tip. And I'm going to see if I can at least clean the head a little bit here. So I'm going to reach back and do a little scrubbing on the playback head here. And it's not terrible, but it was a little dirty. And now I'm just going to do the other head here too, the record head, I believe this is. There. Alright. Let's pop the tape back in. See if anything improves as far as sound quality. Of course, I still have to get the pliers out to turn the stupid thing on here, but if I can do it. Okay. Yeah, it's a little louder. Alright, well there you go. It's just goes to show you. Be sure and clean your heads on your cassette decks for a slight improvement in sound quality. Alright, I think we're done now. Thanks for watching.